Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is May 27th of 2020. It is Wednesday, I believe, and it's 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Um, I just paid to upgrade Movavi Video Suite. I'm now up to version 2020. I swear, of course, that's not the only program, but they every 3 months or 6 months, programs like this tell you, oh, we've got an upgrade, and you can upgrade, at a discount, and it's like 50, $60 or more. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I just upgraded, so this video that I'm making now, I'm going to edit. The Movavi, it's screen capture, video editor, audio recording. It does a bunch of stuff. So since it's upgraded and they said they have some new features there, when you see this video, you'll probably see some editing that I've done that to see what I can, do with it. Probably won't make it better, but we'll see how it works. My grown son, is going to order a Xbox. He's well, I mean, when he was a kid, we had the Atari and all these different things. But since he's been an adult, this will be his first. I think it'll be his first game machine. I'm not sure, but he's going to get it in. And apparently, the Xbox, does not. You can't use Wi-Fi. It has to have a internet cable connection. I've got two of these devices. I have one in the living room, sort of set up kind of high, and that's plugged into the uh, cable modem. And then the other unit I have is sitting actually right now. I've moved it around a few times, right here on my desk underneath my monitor. Maybe not the best place for it. And out of the back of that, I run over with a internet cable, directly into my Windows PC computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order. I was going to order. They have a new and improved Google Wi-Fi system, and the new device is $150. But I'm just going to go ahead and order another one of these. The new and improved unit has Echo built into it, and also let's see. Oh, this unit, so far as sending out a Wi-Fi signal, the range is like they say 1,500 square feet, I believe, and the new unit does 2,200 square feet. But this is working fine for us. So I'll be ordering another one of these, and it will go in his room. And now my ex-wife, her computer is right in the living room, a few feet away from the thing. She just uses Wi-Fi, and then of course her television set, uses Wi-Fi. So our Wi-Fi system is working okay. But I'm going to be ordering another one of these. And right now, I think maybe tomorrow or the next day, I think I'm going to order this Google Pixel 3a XL. Um, like I mentioned before, I have a cell phone that works just fine for me, but because of the camera, I want to have this, and then I don't get out very often, but if I do, something does come up, I can use this this Google Pixel 3a XL for making videos, and then I can uh, put them inside these videos that I'm making. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's too bad that I am not able to get out and go to the zoo or go to botanical garden, but I'm barely able to get to the trash, take the trash out. Uh, um, see what else is going on. I may purchase a inexpensive desk like the one I have now and put it across the room, and then I can have my PC, my Windows PC computer here, and across the room I could have my Chrome box uh, set up, or something else. Just give me some opportunity to do some stuff. I just put some, let's see, let me click so I can see what you can see here. I put some water in the 20-gallon fish tank, which it badly needed. And I put a new sponge filter type thing over the right-hand side. Seems like I've done some other stuff. Oh, I told you the storm that came through wiped out my two lights that I had that were voice controlled. I really haven't tried to get, work with the Alexa uh, app to try to get them working. I think
Sorry, I'm not sure.
uh, they might be repairable. I'm not sure exactly what's happened, but okay. What else? See, what else is going on? I watched a video of this white woman who called the police on a black man in Central Park, and she has been fired. I looked up the name of the company that she worked for, and it was a mutual fund or investment thing, and I bet she had a good job. I mean, uh, uh, even if her job were uh, lady in the cafeteria that makes the food, or security guard. I mean, even if it was something like that, janitorial service or housekeeping, whatever they call it, no matter what it was, I bet she was really well paid. But she may have been financial advisor or something like that, and man, the company fired her like that. Boom. Uh, if you're not familiar with it, and I didn't watch the entire video, she was in, I think, Central Park. Yeah, Central Park, with her dog, and the dog was not on a leash, and it's required to be on leash. And like I said, I didn't watch the entire video. A black man, who is a bird watcher. I'm not making this up. In fact, the Autobahn Society, and I don't think that has anything to do with the German super fast highways or whatever. I think it's a bird, uh, said that yes, he's a member of our Autobahn Society, and whatever, in good standing. Anyway, he was there, and I'm guessing that that he yelled at the lady to put her dog back on a leash and keep her dog on a leash, and then they got into a disagreement, and then they both started videoing, excuse me, each other with their cell phones. And the little bit of the video I saw, she was walking towards him, and and apparently he just was staying back videoing it, and she was telling him to stay away from her, and then she was saying, well, I'm going to call the police and tell them that you are harassing me and frightening me or whatever. And so she calls, 911, and that's what she's doing. And so then they both left the park. Police, I think, saw the video and got involved in this. She apologized right away. And, of course, it's lucky that he was videoing, right? Because imagine if it was just, white lady was in the park and a man, she says, was yelling at her because she was on the 911 telling her, he's threatening me, he's, whatever, which apparently he was not at all. And so it's a good thing he was, videoing, and it helps that he's a bird watcher. But anyway, her company, man, that fired her immediately. I had to look. I looked up the name of it. Oh, the reason I worked at a hospital security, and a director of security that we had, he quit and went to work at a financial company in Kansas City, Missouri, as their director of security. And it was one of the, which I think this one was that she worked for, a major, player in mutual bonds and mutual funds and stuff like that. And when he went as director of security over there, he took several security officers from where we worked, and then there was several more who he hired to work part-time over there. And anyway, it turns out that company, 3 or 4 times a year, it would be like, or they would say, we have a surplus of money. And they would dole it out to their employees. And then their employee, even if you were part-time, you would get, I forget how much it was. It was sizable amounts of money. In addition to, they were paid really well. All of them, everybody there, no matter what your job. And they had Christmas time a bonus. It was just a lot of money. So I'm thinking probably this company she was working for was probably the same way, and bang. And she probably will have a hard time getting a job now. Now, the worst thing will probably be she's going to get death threats. That's something that positively should not, not happen. When things like this come up, no matter who's involved or what the situation is, people get death threats. They get, their family members get death threats and all types of stuff. So anyway. Did you see the video of the bear chasing the little boy in, where was that? That is a fantastic video. Let's see. It's got to be here someplace. Let's see. Also, there's video of this from Florida of a woman pushing her 9-year-old son into a canal in Florida. The boy was retarded, and she threw him in the canal, and then she kind of took off running. And people rescued the kid, and then I guess gave the kid back to. I guess she might have come back. Oh, my boy! I don't know. I didn't watch the entire video, but she got her kid back, and then an hour or two later, she threw the kid into a canal, and there wasn't anybody around to rescue the kid. He died. Here it is. Nail-biting video shows a bear following a boy. I think they're speaking Italian. See if I can enlarge this here. Brown bear. Northern Italy. He looks back at that bear, you know. Says that he asked his stepfather to take, you know.
Sì, la sto facendo, vieni. Vieni.
Mamma.
Guarda che il vento. Beh, stai calmo.
The mother in the background is screaming, you know. Anyway, the bear takes off. There goes the bear. Wow. Yeah, I think the stepfather should not have been, you know, maybe the stepfather could have stayed where he was and just, you know, the stepfather should have said, you know, don't look back. Just keep coming steady, just keep up, but don't run, you know, or whatever, instead of, you know, videoing. Everybody has to make a video of everything. Twitter has labeled Trump a couple of things that he said that with a thing underneath it saying the information here that is is incorrect, and here's links where you can find, I guess, the correct information. And I guess Trump has gone bananas and is screaming fake news, and they're trying to win, you know, interfere in the election, and and he's saying this is a violation, and Twitter is doing a violation of freedom of free speech or whatever, which it is not. Free speech, you know, that's to keep the government from doing things. Private businesses, they can. So anyway. Anyway, I'm going to stop now and see if I can do any kind of editing to this video. So if you see some, I may even come back with another piece add on it to it. So I'm not sure. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let's see. Okay, yesterday I'm going to add that to the video that I made yesterday. Talking about I guess the main thing I was talking about the new upgrade for Movavi Video Suite. I imported that video that I made, which you just saw here, and they've got, like, you know, all these transitions and all these things, and when you click on them, it sends you to their website where for $10, $30, $50 or whatever, you can get all these extra things. Uh, so I'm really disappointed uh, in that software. They get one thing people like that they improve the software will be good, and they keep improving it and they keep improving it till they make it crappy. But then also what a lot of them do is they get really greedy. You know, here they sell you something for $90 or maybe more, and then every 3 months or 6 months they say, "Oh, we have this great upgrade," and they add a couple items, and like the idiot that I am, I better get that, and I upgrade not just one program but a bunch of programs. I'm doing a lot less of that. Can't afford it, and then and then at some point they get, you know, it's like, well, we have this sucker list, so we can get them to click on this and click on this and click on this in order to get this and this and this. So very disappointed with them. I'm going to stop now for a second to see if you're picking up the audio from this. I'm using the Logitech software, camera software, just for this. So let's see what we have. Okay, back. That did work. The audio's okay. The video's okay. I actually haven't received it yet. I should receive it tonight. The $1,200 stimulus, and I have been telling you for I think several weeks that like on one day I'll say I'm going to get a cell phone. Then the next day I'm going to get the iPad, and then back and forth, back and forth. I actually have decided I'm not going to get either one. I will order. I will order a couple little items, inexpensive items, but nothing exciting. I did decide, I think because I mentioned to you that I was going to get one of the Google, or is it the Amazon? No, it's the Google Wi-Fi modular things or whatever. We have two of them now. And I think I mentioned in the part one video here that I was going to get the new and improved one and add that as a third one, which would be the hub. And then, but actually, they were $150 for that unit. And what I have already done is I've just ordered another. I can actually show that to you here. I think if I can get this to go around. Whoops. There it is. Okay, there it is right there. Whoops. Okay, let's see right here. I've ordered another one of those. So there's one of those in the living room, and from the cable modem goes into that, and then I have another one here, and so the one in the living room transmits, Wi-Fi, but so it transmits to this one, but this one I'm running a network cable out of it over into my PC. Let's do a little, oh, that won't show up, will it? Well, I'll just tell you what it is. Let me do the speed test here. So, okay, speedtest.net. Okay. So, it's doing the test now. Okay, I'm getting 230, 250, 280, 290, 300. See what it comes down to. 283 down, megs down, and 21 up. So bring this back around here. And minimize that because you can't see it anyway. So that device in the living room that the cable modem Sprint is, and I pay for 400 megs down and 20 megs up. And so from that device in the living room, it transmits it Wi-Fi to this device, and then by coming out of here with a network cable and just going into my computer, I'm getting, very good speed. So I've got one more of the identical thing coming. Instead of spending 150 and getting a new and improved device, I'm just spending 100, saving $50. Probably stupid on my part, but and getting another one of these devices that will go into my son's bedroom where his computer is, and then he will Wi-Fi to that device, and then he will run a cable into his Xbox that he's going to get. I think probably what he should do is also go into his computer, might as well. But he's been happy just with Wi-Fi to his computer. So, but anyway, so now the plan is, let's see if you can see this. This is my 4K monitor. And I have a bunch of monitors. In fact, if you look, let's see, down there you see like a couple of them right there at the end on the next to the wall. I've got a bunch of monitors. I don't have any other 4K monitor. But the plan is right now, because of the Xbox will do 4K or whatever, that this monitor here I will give to him. And he actually has, which I gave to him, that I did the review on, that so many of you, I don't know how many we're up to, but it's a really wide monitor, really wide monitor. I have one of the smaller monitors, that's the wide one, but this is a massively wide one. I'm not sure if it's 34 inches or what it is, but that will be coming in here, and we'll see how that. I used it for a short time when I got it, did a review on it, and then he wanted it, and I gave it to him. Now it looks like I'll probably get it back. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Now I'm going to add these videos together. Remember the last video that I made a few days ago? I said, I hope I'm going to add these together, and I hope I get them, don't get them out of, and I did. I had them, out of sort. I need to get better organized. That was one reason I was wanting the iPad. I thought I could get a little better organized, and things worked out. But I'm just going to try to do it without an iPad. Thank you very much for watching.